You think you're just gonna disrespect the culture? For real? That's how you feel? 25 sitting on 25 mil? There's nothing on my bread because I'm hungry and my mom them is gonna make food right now. What you want?
What are you doing?
Wait, we're reacting to James Charles and I don't even have lip gloss on? Am I crazy? Am I stupid? Am I?
We're gonna get into Little Miss James Charles. Little Miss James Charles. James Charles. This reminds me of that scene. Oh my goodness, what is that scene in Free Willy? No, James! This reminds me of that scene in Free Willy where I can't remember
Specifically like what happened, but I just remember there's a scene in Free Willy where someone was in the water and the fire was like in there. Ah! It looks stunning. It looks stunning. It looks nice. I like how it looks.
I could tell you the thoughts in my mind, but I'm scared that I might.
Love the fact that we have subtitles in your music video, James Charles. In my mind, I'm thinking of Roach Lux, just James Charles. I love the fact that you have subtitles, and also great start, great entry to the song. I love how you started the song. Your voice really did it for me there. Okay, let's continue, because you're all like, what is she talking about? I've heard James Charles sing. Duh, I did makeup. Duh, of course I'm subscribed to James Charles. Duh, am I? Yes, I am. I'm subscribed. I'm a subscriber. Not the thing not recording.
I could tell you the thoughts
This is my reaction in this
but I'm scared that I might say too much. It's too much for me. That I forgot how to sleep through the night, and I don't think I've smiled in months. I miss feeling happy. You're here when it's easy.
Happiness is so fleeting, guys. Don't miss being happy. Seek joy. Joy that cometh in every morning. Alright, happiness is fleeting. If you give someone the opportunity to make you happy, ooh, here we go, here's that therapy session. If you continuously seek external validation for your happiness, and then you're gonna get to where James is, where I haven't been happy for months, and I seek happiness. I haven't smiled for months. I actually seek happiness. That's so sad. For this to be James's first song, and it's not like something like, I wouldn't say innovation in drag, but like something as high from him as Rich Lux's first release, where he's like, clocking the house. Right? Granted, James and Rich are not the same kind of gay. Can I say that? Their flamboyance are not the same. I don't know how to distinguish, but just the vibe, the character is not the character. There we go. The character is not the same, and so no, you wouldn't think James would come out with like a Clock It, the house song, but at least like not something as depressive as. I'm still seeking my happiness, and I understand, guys, we live in a world that is depressed. You are now at your house, you might like the song because it reminds you of a feeling that you relate to. And it's sad. It's sad for us all, to be very honest with you. But suggestions, not external validation for your happiness. Like, you need to seek that stuff. You need to seek that joy. You need to be happy or joyful in your present experience. Like finding, you know what, even me missing people, that's to my benefit. Even me going through the situation in my life, look at me preaching, that's to my benefit. This is why I should, you know what? Church. What is this thing's problem? Why is it not giving me my... I'm reacting here. You're supposed to stay in... Why are y'all not making sure that this thing is recording? Do you guys want me to lose my job? Do you guys want me to suffer? Because you really did that? You guys want me to suffer? That's not nice. That's not entirely cute. But, we'll listen to it back, and I heard, it's like, this is an expressive song, like, even if the sky comes falling, even if it's do or die, I got faith in you and I, so put your pretty little hand in mine. Right? It's a like, really? Are you gonna be that person? Are you really gonna be that person? Like, are you? And it's the type of unsurety that we have when we ask these kind of questions. It means that we are unable to discern the type of person. And having to ask said person, wow, what a revelation. This is such a revelation. Guys,
I don't want the echo because this is such a revelation. Excuse me, abrupt, interruptive, not interruptive, but abrupt, revelative thought. I love that. If you still have to inquire whether people are gonna be there, or if you still have to inquire whether, you know what, are you gonna be down and out for me? Are you gonna be a ride or die? Why do I always like this is, oh man. Why do, yeah. You know what? It's the autism for me. It's the autism for me. It's the ADHD. It's the ADHD for me. Oh, this doesn't pick that up. I'll plug in my other mics, but not now. So, I have it here. I have my other mics here. Wow.
Apologies, guys. I had no idea that I had my little itty bitty tiny microphones right here. How nice for us. Granted, the revelation that I received is if you still have to inquire about people, like if you still have to inquire, are you going to be in my life? Are you going to be that person for me? Then you aren't really as strong as you think you are. Because you would know, even if, what's the saying, worst comes to worst. Am I going to be down bad for me? Am I going to be 10 toes down for me? Not in a selfish way, but in a way where you don't commit to your promises, where you don't commit to your loyalty, where you don't where you falter as a human being. Because we all like to say, oh, we're humans and we falter, and yeah, I get it. But me, what is my response? What is my reaction? And if I still have to be in a relationship where, or in the tests of relationship, or in the entry phases of relationships where I'm like, are you really going to be that person? Like, if I still have to make sure, then I am unsure. And I don't need to require that surety, because why are you here in the first place? What do you think relationships is? Like, if I don't ask you that question and from the get-go, like, what do you think a relationship is? Move out of my way, please. I don't want you guys in the background, and you guys are not cute. In hindsight, do you think that's how God feels about us? Like, if we ask them something, if God asks us something and we're not doing it, like, do you think God is like, guys, you are not being cute? Like, I already asked you to not be present with me in this moment because they're playing with their friends and their friends make noise. If they were alone, cute, fine, they understand, they have to be quiet. But their friends, they're loud, they're making jokes, they're making, like, yeah, I want quiet, I want peace and quiet, I want my own, right? And so, fun for us. I think we're just gonna continue with the music video. Or the song. I don't wanna tiptoe, I don't wanna hide.
It's easy to be, but when it's not, will you leave? If I'm drowning in the waves, will Would you face the water? Tell the tide to turn. If it all goes down in flames, would you bring me water? Or would you let me burn? Would you bring me? Always carry the weight.
There's so much in the instrumental that should have just went like boom in that part. Or would you bring me? Dun 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 dun. Na 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 na. Not the vocals, but the beat, like just pushing that beat before the second verse. 'Cause it's like, it's epic asking someone like, yo, would you bring me water? Are you capable of bringing me water? Like, what is your intentions with me? Like, what is it, right? I know we said, like, you don't really have to, well, you can't ask people's intentions with you. If you are unable to discern, like, ask them, and then via their response, you would have a better estimate of understanding. Guys, like, would you tell the tides, like, would you be down bad for me to be like, hey, troubles? It sounds so much like a gospel song. It sounds so much like a gospel song, and the answer is yes, God would do that for you. The answer is yes, he would. Wow, James. Stunning, James. Stunning, James. Stunning.
Bring me water, or would you let me burn? Would you bring me? Always carry the weight by myself. Don't expect help from nobody else. But the cycle is bad for my health. I know it too well. Oh, wish I had someone to wipe my eyes when I'm dying inside and I can't clean my mind.
James, don't wish for that. James, do you know how strong you are? And for the world to make you think that strength is something to feel alone by is really just the world trying to counterfeit you being able to be by yourself. Not the fact that you can, like for instance, your production, you need other people there. Yeah, they need to give you your hand. But people to fulfill your purpose, in terms of labor, sure. In terms of self-validation, in terms of wiping, it's nice. It looks nice. It looks like a nice to have, but you know how strong of a person you are not to go through your phases alone. If you are a believer of God, you know you're not going through it alone, right? You have your Holy Spirit right there, down bad for you, 10 toes down for you. This morning I had such a deep-seated thankfulness of, hey, God, what? I am able to do so many things by myself. There are people crippled by their anxiety of being alone. And I'm not saying anxiety of walking outside. I'm saying anxiety of pushing through, of coping, of getting through their circumstances, getting through their trials and tribulations, of getting through their temptations. Excuse me, James, that is a power you have. That is a power you have. And to wish for someone to wipe your tears is just you wishing for things of the world. You don't wish for it. Because then you would need to be in a moment where you have tears, because that's what you're wishing for. Like, if I was a genie and I granted you your wish, there would be something for you to cry about, for someone to wipe away your tears. And in the event that they wipe away your tears, why are they wiping your tears away? Are you sad? What are you sad about? What do you continuously want to be sad about for them to dry away your tears? Or wipe away your tears? Do you want them to wipe away your tears of joy, of liberation, of freedom? No, because it's happy tears. Is it not so? I like getting deep. I know. It's not my fault. It's just our deeper connection to understanding things at a subconscious level. It really just has to be confronting things for what they are, confronting our fears for what they are, confronting our misconceptions for what they are, confronting our perceptions for what they are. Like we have so many theologies and ideologies and beliefs. Philosophies, there we go. We have so many philosophies that we believe, and then in hindsight we're like, oh, that's not true. I get it. Some might say this is just a song and you don't have to think that deep, but this is declaration. A song is you declaring every time you what are you saying? You declare what you say. If we are believers of God, then what does this thing do? What does this thing have power to do? Right? And I thank you.
My health, I know it too well. Oh, wish I had someone to wipe my eyes when I'm dying inside and I can't clear my mind. When the water gets rough, who gives a fuck about me? When I start to bleed, you're here when it's easy to breathe. Good when it's not who you need.
James is crying out loud. Please check on your friends, because at the end of the day, who is able to shelter you when you're at the peak of your career, when you're a CEO, when you're a boss and CEO, when you have been promoted? Who checks on you? Because people just think no. And when you're sad, they think, okay, after when you're done crying, the sadness is gone. No, it festers. Like he said, like, what? Like, my mind sometimes is unable to calm itself down. Like, can I please have someone that is able? That's a cry. I understand the cry. I understand the cry. And it might sound like I'm contrasting what I'm saying, but in hindsight, who do you want to cry in front of? Like, if you want to manifest people who are there for you, you have to understand in what circles are you calling these people out of. It's bad for my health. What's bad for your health?
Gives a fuck about me when I start to bleed. You're here when it's easy to bleed. But when it's not who you leave, if I'm drowning in the waves, would you face the water? Tell the tide to turn. If it all goes down in flames, would you bring me water? Or would you let me burn? Would you bring me water, water, bring me water, water, bring me water? Or would you let me burn? Would you bring me?
This beat. Oh, the intertwining of the beat and the lyrics, like the beat has to be as potent as the lyrics. Like, give me that bass, give me that bass, give me. Like, where is the boom, boom? Where is the clinging gongs? What do they call it? Like, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I wanted you to take that note. Would you bring me one? I want you to take that note. Reach for it, James. Reach for it. Don't let these critiques tell you that you cannot sing. You sing better than half of these boys that are out here trying to sing. And then these girls, they like them because they look cute. And they're not into males as you are. They're into, like, come on, James. What? Come on, James. Come on, Jamesy James. Stunning, James. this is such an outcry. Like, this is a worship song. Like, God, I need you to let me know, because I cannot do this by myself. I cannot do it alone. At the end of the day, if you can't do stuff alone, who are you asking to help? What are their credentials to help you? Doctor, I feel sick. Alright. How can I help your sickness? What sickness are you feeling? They list all the symptoms, everything. They need to know specifically what specifically is troubling you. And so you can't do this alone. What can't you do alone? What can't you do? This really feels like an outcry. Like, it feels like, and if it's supposed to feel that way, then job well done, James. Like, job well done. The experience that you are trying to give with this song, it's received. It is received. Wow. This is such a deep, especially for it being James's. I don't know if James released other songs, but this being James's first, like, hey. This is like, it hits like, wow. I'm sitting so nicely, legs crossed. I'm just here present in the moment.
If it all goes down in flames, would you bring me water? Or would you let me burn? Would you bring me?
Okay, so I'm gonna butcher it, but like this is I'm not gonna butcher it, but it is gonna sound butchered. But this is really what I mean with Okay, let me listen that back, and then let me go with it.
Me water, or would you let me burn? Would you bring me?
Bring me. Won't you bring me would you bring me? What? Like, I wanted that. Oh. Right? Like, it would, I would have listened to the song whole day, every day, because, like, the belt is like, bro, are you even capable of? Are you capable of? Stunning, James Charles. This is a stunning song, James. This is a stunning song. You already know what to do. Comment down below what you liked about the song, what you didn't like about the song. I almost had it, but I struggled there because I was like, I'm forgetting something. Let's run it back. You already know what to do. Comment down below what you liked about the song, what you didn't like about the song, what you think I could have gotten into more. Artists that want me to react to your music, all you gotta do is be subscribed, like this video, share this video, comment down below if you want me to react to any of your favorite artists, any of your favorite music, any of your favorite songs. Comment down below, be subscribed, like this video, share this video with a friend, make them aware of the song, and also check on your friends. Any birthdays coming up this week? Let me know if you had a birthday. I'm going to do birthday shout-outs like at the end of a week, like on a Saturday when we come and we do Spotify Saturday. Then I want to shout you guys out. Like, I want to do a whole week of just birthday shout-outs because I feel like we take life so for granted. We take literal human beings so for granted. And so while you guys are here and present, I want to give you your flowers. I want to give you your flowers. Like, there's so many people in my life that I want to give them their flowers for. And like, even just sending them a message and be like, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for what you've poured into my life this week, for what you poured into my life last week, for what you poured into my life a year ago, a week ago, whatever it is. I feel like we should bring people water. We should continue to allow them to bloom. We should add water to their garden, their being. Their being. I'll see you guys in the next one.